Hey guys, it's Spooky Boo again, and oh man, did I screw up this week. So, like I said in my previous week of Inktober recording, I got a job, and this is my first actual job, and it is kicking my butt. I've never walked around or done this much before in such a short time span of being basically a work week. So I'm exhausted, and it's really hard, and I have no motivation to really do anything now. So it's when I'm home, I want to just do what I want to do, not focus on anything else. But it's a juggle of what I should and shouldn't do, and I actually forgot to edit this and put it together, so that's why this is going up a day late. So I hope you can forgive me. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm dying and I'm tired, but I basically am. So before this clip ends, I just wanted to say for Rockruff, all the colors I had were way too dark, so I'm just telling myself that he's a chocolate Rockruff because I don't know, it sounds cute. But yeah, with my browns, I don't have enough range of color, so this is what I had. Now, for this one, it's funny because my favorite type is actually electric, and this is my least favorite drawing I've done in the entire book. So I have a lot of favorites. It got too busy. I was kind of rushing the inking, so I'm not a fan of how it ended up looking. Ooh, excuse me. And I actually lost some clips. I lost the beginning of me inking, and then I actually lost a little process of me coloring Puzzle and Myman. So it's all over the place, and a lot of the colors didn't like each other, and they were bleeding, and it's just me again trying to learn these markers and figuring out certain things, like what doesn't like each other, and just that kind of thing. But I'm not too much of a fan of how I drew some of them because they were rushed, but I'm gonna admit it, not to be like, oh yeah, it was on purpose. But yeah, I think I could have done better. And there goes me losing Puzzle and Myman and hastily coloring in Shinx. I think Shinx is my least favorite on this page, in terms of how I drew it. But that's okay, I can fix it. Now, this is actually a catch-up day. I was behind a day, and I was like, I need to catch up. So I was like, for my favorite bug type, it's definitely Scolipede. I love him. He's my absolute favorite of the typing, and I cannot get over how cute he is. And so I was like, I'm gonna make him really, really big so I can just show off how detailed that he is. And I just really like how cute he is, and I just didn't want to draw his whole body because I don't know, I could focus on himself, if that makes any sense. I was happy though because of the marker range that I did have. I had a really good range on his colors, so I was able to get a very, very nice, basically picture perfect with his colors. And when I was done, I actually off camera shaded him because I was like, it's too flat, so I did that. But you'll see it at the end. Now, for this one, it was favorite grass type, and I couldn't pick between Breloom or Cacturne, so I just went with both. And it's funny, I actually ended up loving Cacturne because of a Nuzlocke that I did, and I just fell in love with the design and how he is, and I really like him. And then Breloom is because it's just a freaking adorable little kangaroo mushroom thing, and it's actually technically Shroomish. Is the first shiny Pokemon I ever actually hunted for myself, and I'm very proud of that. And so it's gonna hold a special place in my heart. And yeah, it's just a cutie. Yeah, I have a lot of greens, so I was able to get a very nice green kind of array of colors with this one, and I was able to match it pretty close. And one of my favorite things of this entire thing is Cacturne's eyes, because they just look very, I don't know, they just look very real, I guess. Basically that you could stare into them and they just look cool, is what I'm trying to get across. Now for this next one, I did Alolan Vulpix as my favorite ice type. And I wanted to put it in a cute pose, and I just really liked it because I did do regular Vulpix for one of my favorite fire types. And I didn't realize that I actually liked Vulpix more than Ninetales until I did this. So there goes that. Oh, with the coloring, it was kind of weird because since it's basically white with a few hues of blue, I just went ahead and did those few hues, and I actually screwed up big time. And you can see right there, I went over the leg, and I was like, uh-oh, how do I fix this? And I tried to, like, use my white gel pen to get rid of the blue, but it just would not mask it. So I had to, my attempt to fix it was to go over with a darker gray to, like, try to make it look like a shadow. But I think it worked, kinda. Like, if you didn't see it, like, if you didn't know, I don't think you would notice, but it does look a little bit odd. For the next day, I did my favorite water type, and that's 4 types because I can't pick. It's Popplio, Corsola, Gastrodon, and Vaporeon, and I could not pick. And this is one of those weird arrangements of like different Pokemon, because it's like you got a seal, a mermaid, a rock, and a slug, basically. But Popplio, oh my god, he's such a cutie pie, and honestly, I didn't like him at first. I was with everybody with the ew Popplio, and I was on the Litten train, and now I actually really don't like Litten just because of its final evolution. It's like, I was really hoping that the stinking cat would stay on 4 legs, but it didn't. And with Corsola, I actually really liked it because I like it shiny a lot. I like how it's very, like, a vivid blue, but I like its pink coloration as well, and I just think it's really cute, and it's just like, it's a coral, a happy coral, basically. And then Gastrodon, I don't really know. I just kind of got this weird attachment to it after doing a playthrough with it. I just thought it was a really cute slug, and it's just adorable, and I just like it a lot, and it's squishy. And then Vaporeon is obvious because it's an evolution. It's actually getting in, like, I can't, like, differentiate between Vaporeon and Jolteon. They're just both my favorites. Now, for this last day, I did Crobat as my favorite flying type, and this is the one type that I had to do, like, I had to make it a secondary type because there's only 2 Pokemon with actual pure flying type as their first type, and it was either, Thundurus, I think, or Tornadus, I don't know, or, Noibat and Noivern, and I was like, that's not enough to choose from. So, I went ahead and I did Crobat, because oh my god, I cannot tell you how much I love this little fat bat. It's so cute, and it's purple, and he's just really cute, and I love him so much. He's just this really big bat, and I don't know, a lot of people hate the Zubat line, but I'm a really big fan of this one. It's just so cute, and I just love him. And I was actually going to make him, like, my favorite poison type, but I thought, hey, why not make him my favorite flying type, because it just works out in the end. So, with that, I actually have 7 days this week. I hope you enjoyed, and here's a little flip through of me going through all my days. I hope that you really liked it and enjoyed me talking, even though I sound very tired because I am. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week with another week of Inktober updates. Bye!